G'day folks, it's Jacob. In this one, I want to hook you up really quickly with a really cool little resource, SOP. If you do Facebook organic marketing, it'll be that your main channel or it's one part of your overall ecosystem. You'll know as soon as you start using it for business in terms of a group, your profile. If you start connecting with people in any way, you're going to get a ton of people adding you as a friend. Okay, you've got two options. One, you can just completely ignore them and that's fine too. Or two, you can use them as lead flow in your business. Okay, I shared this in my group recently. If you aren't a member, I'll put a link below to that. But this is just a simple little SOP that I have my team execute on in order to capitalize on that, on the people that are adding me as a friend. Okay, so you can either do this yourself, you can have someone on your team do it, but all you have to do is at whatever interval is relevant for you, have them head over to the friend requests section on your profile. You can have them be selective in terms of who they want to actually accept. So essentially you want to filter them out. You can eliminate people based on if you only do business with people in a certain location, their profile photo, a certain number of mutual friends, the industry, whatever. So create some parameters around that, and then you or your team can go through and eliminate the people that don't fit. Right? So what you're left with is essentially the targeted people that are relevant to you, your business, your offer, and then use a templated message like this and just have them send it out with a call to action to point them wherever you want to go, right? So in this example, I'm pointing them to my Facebook group. I could point them to a funnel. I could point them to an email opt-in. I could point them over to YouTube. I could, whatever, right? Like it's just another traffic source that you can ultimately use in your business, okay? And it's a relatively boilerplate message. You'll probably get a few people who reply pissed off that you're sending them this, but they're adding you as a friend. So, as far as I'm concerned, I can respond however I want to, and I choose to utilize it as a traffic source in the business, right? So, hey, what's up? Thanks for the friend request. I'm assuming if you're reaching out, you're into this because the majority of people who add me are, right? If you'd like to hang out inside our free community where we help folks build their consulting business to over 50 grand a month without sales calls, you can do so here. Boom, link. And there's a really high tick over rate for people who actually come and join the group and say, if not, no worries, great to connect either way. Cheers. And then after you send it, archive it, right? Because there'll be some good ones that come through, but there'll also be some people who are just not a fit, and you don't want all of those conversations clogging up your inbox. If they eventually reply and a conversation goes from there, whatever. But I would recommend archiving these as you send them just to keep your inbox clean. Do this periodically. It's going to mean you are at least capitalizing on that kind of hidden traffic source, or a traffic source that I know not a lot of people use. You can push them wherever you want. If you push them to a group, then you can capture email, and then that's feeding another part of your ecosystem as well. If you use paid media, you can push them somewhere that you can ultimately then retarget them with ads. However you decide to do it, just tweak up the message, tweak up the call to action, and move them wherever is relevant in your ecosystem, such that they start, I guess, moving around your world. Just to give you guys kind of an example and show you how this plays into the overall picture. This is our model here. So what we're really talking about is this first box here, the pre-selling traffic machine. So we're talking about Meta in particular. We're talking about Facebook friend requests, and you can see how it ultimately feeds the machine. So if we push people from my Facebook profile over to a group, all the way to the community, we're going to get their email. Now they're into this world. I can send them emails with YouTube videos. They're on my profile, so they might see micro video content we put out. They're going to get the stuff that's in the community, and then we kick in with our hotspot strategy, which I'll cover on different videos, and then we can have chat conversations, make our offer, and ultimately convert them into 3K to 50K potential clients. They may also fall into a buyer extraction campaign where we use what we call derivative assets to ultimately try and extract buyers, generate a cash inflow, and then ultimately send them up to our signature offer again. And you can see how the overall system compounds. Okay, so that's just a little one that you can go and deploy. I'd recommend you probably have someone on your team do it, so it's not taking up your time, and it's just another little piece to add to the overall traffic machine on the organic side. Okay, as we're looking at this, if any of these goals interest you, generating 50K plus cash collected each month from your coaching or consulting business, you want to build multiple 5 figures per month in MRR, you'd like a clear calendar. You don't have to be on the call. You don't have to be managing a team of people on the call. You want to run a small team of people, not a big team of people. You want to leverage content more and sales assets. Again, reduces your time, reduces stress. It's more efficient. It's the new way. It's the way things are moving, and it's better to get on it sooner rather than later. And then ultimately, you want to have a business that generates you significant cash flow so that you can go and invest in other things. You can invest in equities, you can invest in debt, you can invest in real estate to generate passive income offline. So you're using your money to make more money. Then get in touch, head over to jacobcaris.com, join the group. whatever you see fit, and perhaps we can do some work together in the future, either by my inner circle or working one-to-one with me. We can help you build out this machine, which has generated us millions of dollars over the last couple of years. All right, appreciate you hanging out with me in this one. I'll drop a link to this document below so that you can go and copy it and use it and tweak it out for your relevant situation. But hope that helps, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.